If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're thinking about starting a business, what is your plan to go from startup to generational wealth? Now, you hear me talk a lot about the HBCUs of business, from hustle to business to company to unlimited value. And the reason why that's so important is because you don't have to be the next Steve Jobs to build it. You don't have to design the next Tesla. You don't have to come up with a great idea of the next Netflix. All you have to do is take what you already have, enhance it, improve it, and grow it. That's why the HBCUs of businesses are so important, is because we have so many businesses already in the community that just need to understand how to grow and create value. Now listen, I've been talking a lot about the HBCUs of business, from hustle to business to company to unlimited value. The reason why they're so important, especially in our community, is because there's so much value in what we already have. We just have to understand how to improve it and how to enhance it, how to create some structure and formality around the things that we already have. Now, I told you the statistic. We have over 2 million businesses in the Black community, but over 95% of those businesses are single owner businesses. They just have one employee, and that's the owner. The problem with that is that all of the value that those businesses generate dies when the owner dies. They don't have anything of value that's transferable outside of the income that it generates for that specific person. The way that we improve that is to help enhance and grow those businesses in a way that creates real value. Now, just imagine if only 5% of our businesses in our community have employees. Just imagine if that number went to 20% or 25%. That means 25% of the businesses, or over 500,000 businesses in the Black community, have employees. Now we become our own job creators. We become self-sufficient economically, and we're able to make decisions and control our own destinies and fate. So that's why this process is so important. Now, I've said this time and time again. A hustle is an unorganized, informal business, but a business is a formalized, organized hustle. And so many times I meet business owners and they're at the hustle phase. They found a way to make money. They found something that they like doing. They found something that they're good at. But there's no structure. There's no organization. There's no formality to it. And that phase is just a hustle. That's okay if it is, because you found a way to make money. But if you're ever going to get out of the circumstance where you have to do every single thing to make money, you have to create some structure and some formality around it. You have to take that hustle and turn it into a business. Now, if you're a business owner and you formalize and organize your process, you've created some structure, you have something that is repeatable, you have guaranteed income that you can depend on to feed your family. The next phase is to turn that business into a company. Now, there's a big difference in that, because even though a business is formalized, is structured properly, is legitimate in the eyes of the country and the financial institutions, the problem with that is a business many times is solely and completely dependent upon the owner. If the owner leaves, the business goes away. A company, on the other hand, is independent and separate from that owner. A company can be ran, can generate revenue and profits without the owner having to be there all the time. How many of you are in business, but you're just doing everything? If you can't take a vacation, you can't leave out of the office. If you miss 2 days in a row, the business goes up in flames. If you're in that phase, your goal is to take that business and turn it into a company, something that can operate independent of yourself. Once you get a company, once you have a business entity that can operate independent of you, that can generate revenue and profits independent of you, now you have something of value. Now you have something that can be transferred, that can be sold, that can be leveraged so that you can find ways to create liquidity to feed yourself and your family, to pursue other interests, to visualize how you want to grow. But if you're a company, then the next phase is to determine and decide how you're going to grow it to scale, how you're going to increase that company to create unlimited value. And that is the HBCU process, from hustle to business to company to unlimited value.